What a run out to the back this is, by the way.
Balogun.
What a run forward. Danilo cuts it across. It's there. There is 1-0 Rangers. Let's go. It's Ryan Jack on the score sheet. Danilo with the assist. The wait seems like it's going to be worth it. What an eventful night. It's been took out. Red points to the spot straight away.
Penalty.
Them 3 words are here. Penalty Rangers. It's going to get given. It's soft, but it's going to get given. The finish, and he's well wide, about a yard wide. There's Golden, shoot! Yes! Come on! Come on! Let's go, man! Holy f***, no way that just happened! Holy f***, come on! Whoa! That will be it. It is it. Full time, 3 points. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being in here. The support's been awesome once again. The likes, the subscriptions, and of course the very kind donations have been in. Starwood's floating about. Sakala gets a second chance. It's 1-0 Rangers. Got a long wait for this. Short run up. The shuffle. The placement, the goal! 2-0 Rangers. There's the baseball swing. Bang! 2-0. Come on. Have some of that.
No, hold on.
Oh no! Don't rule this off. Don't be cruel. Oh, high up. What? This has to be a goal! Oh my god, Cyril Dessers just had one of his biggest sitters of the season.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen. But,
quick throw to Lawrence here, who's
Lawrence,
turned.
by the way.
Only won a free kick, yes. It's been played quick. Cortez going into the box. Dessers. Where's it going to fall to? Hit first time! That's Lawrence, and it's a quick turnaround! He runs to the Rangers end! Come on! Yeah! There's a turnaround! Woo! Phil Clement, the calmest man in that stadium right now. Tell them to calm down. Tell them, screw the nut. Back in, get this game won. Lawrence, what a goal that is!
play goes on. And what a goal from McCausland. Okay. Off the inside of the post. The long range shot after debatably nearly taking a Hearts player's head off. I don't know how we got away with that one, I'm not going to lie.
Coslin, or it was Dessers, sorry, it was right through the middle because the left foot is a scuffed finish and it's in! Let's go, that is a beautiful counter-attack. It is Lawrence with the assist, scuffed finish which I think was defended quite well, but 1-0 and that one will not be chopped off.
It's a hard thing to miss a penalty, then step up and take another one in the same game.
He's going same run up in front of the UB, and he buries it this time. Let's go. 2-0, should be game over. Those 3 words, penalty to Rangers, should have bagged us 3 points. Now you can hear us. Hello. I don't think you can. Where you join again? So it's done the same again. Okay, perfect. So what did we do for that? Thingy stream. Audio output capture, yeah. Thanks for just getting Dalus's voice for you guys. Oh well, there's an ad existing for Dalus's
On then.
voice.
Nice. Test. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. I am on the broadcast.
He's now on the broadcast. You're louder than me, so get in there. Wow. You're showing on.
You'd almost think it's your channel or something making you louder.
You're showing on OBS now being the same level as me, so chat, let us know. Is Dallas too loud, too quiet compared to me, and that's how that is. Yes. First of all, I'll apologise for the stuffiness and probably having to mute every so often, sneeze and blow my nose, whatnot. But of course, first watch along back here in a wee while, and I've ended up loaded by the cold. It's just how it goes, isn't it? But Lewis, yep, perfect, first in. How are you, mate?
Is, you know?
Lynn, welcome back in. Cameron, aren't we all, mate? Aren't we all? Paul, appreciate it, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mark, loyalist. David. Oh, come in, ladies and gentlemen. When was the last watch along we actually done? Like, me and Dallas were just running through here, the little lead up to this. We were like, what have we not spoke about with these guys? Like, obviously, don't want to reiterate a million things that obviously people have been speaking about away from here, but I was like, it's been a while since. It feels like it. Feels like every week watching Rangers feels like a year out of my life, to be honest, or a year taking off. So. Dallas and David back now with the memberships. Thank you very much, guys.
I'm basically just paying myself with that, mate. I send you the money and then you send me it back whenever they think I'm basically just paying myself. Oh,
Cameron, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
As we go, quick little side note. City up 1-0 very quickly, 12 minutes in against Spurs.
Oh, I was raging as well with the timing of this. I was looking at all the other games that were on. I was like, oh, Spurs City. I was like, decent game. And then I was like, oh, Liverpool Newcastle on the night as well. Pretty good. And then I remembered I need to watch Rangers.
You've got all the options of great football, and then there's this.
Hannah pushing for 50 months on that 49. That's what being Man United. I mean, tell us something surprising, Cameron. Come on now.
Yeah. Realistically, though, before we get to the point of where we're at kickoff now, chat, I want to ask you guys, everyone that's in here right now. Honestly, obviously, we know expectations at Rangers. You need to come in, hit the ground running. It just is what it is. That's what's expected from everyone. But when you're actually being real, Barry, I'll keep it PG, call him McGregor for now. We're very early on in the stream for YouTube algorithm. We'll call him McGregor for now.
If Jack Butland starts saving shots tonight, he's going back to his normal name.
If you can actually get Jack Butland saving shots, he's going back to it. But what are we expecting this game with this team that's been in? Not had a lot of time, obviously took the first training. We know people were very vocal about it. Barry's been very vocal about the team, the atmosphere around it, and the thing as well, obviously, former Rangers captain, you'd think he is someone that we spoke about how many times we needed someone like Walter at halftime that would go in and get a team of the hairdryer treatment. Barry, while he might not be the most successful manager, he's someone that gets Rangers. He's definitely someone that's not going to hold back and try and be nice about it. But what are our expectations?
Well, the chances that Dallas, is it just me or is that Kilmarnock crowd worse than normal?
I'd love to tell you, mate, but I've got an ad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about it, Paul. I'm sure, of course, we'll get into it more here, but if nothing else, it's certainly going to be a bit of fire and passion about the place. You'd like to think. Evening D. I see no one. I see no one. And a 2-1 Rangers. All right. A couple of optimistics in the chat. I'd like to think that in Dallas, if we come out here and go and look extremely comfortable, play some decent football, and win this 5-0, what's your thoughts on this squad? What's that telling you?
The manager just didn't have the dressing room. Simple as that. Like,
Again,
this squad comes out and plays.
how many times have we seen that?
But this is the thing, yeah. How many managers are we going to go through? Because then does it come down to obviously every manager when they come in? Like one of the things we've heard about Tav, as much as Tav divides the fan base. Don't get me wrong. There's fans that are like Captain Fantastic, love him. There's fans that are like he should have been at the door years ago now. But you hear this when managers come in, they want to keep the experienced leadership around players like Tav, people like Butland. Like, as much as Butland is obviously still relatively new to Rangers, he's been a senior footballer for how long? International call-ups, now, like they want that experience and that leadership around the camp. But how beneficial is having that leadership around the camp if they can so easily sway a full team to put down tools for a certain manager to the point where it affects the team as negatively as you said, if we come out flying tonight, it may potentially have the past couple of months. You know what I mean?
I hear it. Another fight
Also,
now.
D, hello.
D joined the hope for the high score lines as well. Yes. Yeah, it's certainly picked up a little bit, Cameron, around the place. I think there's no Rangers fan mental enough to think that this management change in Ferguson and that coming in to lead it now is just going to mean we're going to win every game to the end of the season and get a deep run in the Europa League. I don't think there's any fans that are being like, yep, that's it, the corner is turned, but it's certainly put a little bit of positivity back amongst the place, just at even the hope of change coming up, I would probably say, but that could come soberingly straight back down, depending on how we see the team perform here, as we've now got Kilmarnock walk out the tunnel first. Oh my, that's that Rangers tifo and a half. Fair play. And, I'm presuming the UB have done that rather than the club, but fair play to whoever's organised that, because that's a very good tifo, especially for an away game.
For an away game, certainly.
Yeah, man, like the odd times for away games you'll see like a Glasgow Rangers banner or just a couple of flares and whatnot, but this is a full stand red, white and blue tifo with a Rangers badge in the middle. That is nice.
It's like the kind of thing you'd have expected to see like in Copeland.
Yeah, literally.
That is the kind of thing you'd expect to see there. Not
away. What we got from Fenerbahce then? That's going to be exciting.
Ooh, that will be fun. But Paul, to quickly touch on what you're saying there about the takeover as well, again, something we've not really spoke about, because obviously that came out in between the last watch along and this one, but if it does go through and every report basically saying it is just done, paperwork just needs finalised and everything like that for what we're seeing, I am hopeful, because from what I understand, from what I've read about it for Leeds fans and a few other things as well, 49ers owner group came in and they bought back, what is it, Elland Road, I believe, the Leeds Stadium?
Elland Road? Well, how it used to be. I don't know if it's changed right, but yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They came in, they bought, because the stadium was actually sold off. The ownership group came into Leeds, bought it back. So that kind of has me optimistic for the fact that we're not going to see the whole Red Bull Rangers Stadium, like kind of, because they seem to have a respect for tradition and history at a club. So that has me in the positive column. Obviously, it's a lot more money as well. NFL, as we know, is a huge franchise that billions and billions of dollars turnover year on year.
I was laughing. Obviously, it doesn't mean they're going to spend that, and you've got financial fair play, whatnot, and everything. But I seen the other day that I believe that would make Rangers like something like the 16th richest team in football.
I wouldn't be surprised, mate. Something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. And so we're playing in the third kit tonight. It took me back a minute there because on the camera it just almost looks like an all-black kit there. I was like, what luck is that? But yeah, so... I wonder
how often Rangers TV is going to be going to the bench tonight. As we're 20 seconds in, we're already seeing McCann, Dodds and Ferguson having quite a chat amongst themselves already.
Yep.
Yeah, Graham, he will be. As much nerves as excitement for him, because you see how often with a lot of these ex-players and stuff that obviously they don't want to leave football. It's difficult to leave, and then this to him is going to be the closest that he's ever going to get to like playing for Rangers again. Do you know what I mean? Like being on that sideline, feeling like he's part of it again. You would understand the nervous excitement coming out of Barry for this.
I mean, that's the thing as well. Obviously, realistically, is it ever going to happen? No, I don't think so. But obviously, he'll be looking to try and have a very, very positive impact here, something that he can put, obviously, on his coaching CV or his managing CV, and maybe use that. Like, because someone like Barry Ferguson, you wouldn't be surprised if, as he gets more and more experience, he'd start looking at maybe coming to Rangers later on in his career,
shooting
or
chance.
Something like that, you know what I mean? And it is a good shooting chance and not far over.
Butland's been over, mate. Corner.
Yep. No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't go that far over, and
that's
even then with Butland getting a touch on it, did not look convincing.
And the situation right now is, and you can't blame these teams. No teams right now are scared to play Rangers, and you're seeing that with the opening 2 minutes with Kilmarnock here trying to take advantage of the obvious low confidence within the squad. And it's them that have had the better in the opening 2 minutes with a shot on target and now a corner. And it's a decent ball. I believe it's Shefty that gets first there.
Shouts for a penalty.
Nah, come on.
Don't get me wrong, don't think it is, but...
It's a 4-3-3. I'll actually see the way we've lined up here, whether it's that or the 4-4-2.
Nah. I don't think there's anything in that. Arms are around each other. Nothing in that.
We'll need to see our man in Ciala having a decent game, hopefully for his own confidence, because obviously it wasn't just him. The full squad was absolutely pathetic against St Mirren, but obviously heavily at fault for both of St Mirren's goals. And up until then, I think, well, me and you at least, Dallas, have been singing a lot of praises of him.
Praises, yep. I think Ciala's looked very, very good. He's obviously, as I said, he's a ball-playing centre-back. He's a boy that can hit a very, very good pass. He's obviously young. He's got a lot to grow into. We'll say that. He's got a lot to grow into. But, yeah.
Dio trying to drive forward here. Does actually play nice positive.
Ball,
I like that.
Hands all over, man.
And I wonder how often we'll see this forward play now. How many times have we seen like this exact position here, Dallas, where we're kicking the ball in his midfield and they turn around and go safe rather than taking a little bit of a risk, not being too scared to lose the ball. Oh, hold on! Oh, like a man!
Oh my God!
Went with a scissor kick in the box there, and wow, what a goal! That could have been. Sorry, no, what a goal! Yep, everything on side there.
Brave gets his head on it. Nice little touch for Dessers. No, is that Tav playing? No,
it was Tav with a knock on, yeah.
Tav playing striker.
And to be fair, that's the best we've seen of Tav. Like when he's in those positions, when he's playing more as the solid right back, because when he looks at his worst, I don't mind him getting forward like that as long as we've got a bit of cover in the midfield.
Shouts for a handball.
Hello, welcome in. Welcome in.
Evening, everyone. What's going on? Obviously, this is that ball.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was out.
Difficult to tell. Yeah, the
It's
blob
just the shadow of the ball because of the frame rate there, but no, that was out.
I'd imagine a bit more rumours with it, Cameron, if nothing else at least.
Yeah. Cropper does well to get across there, but the ball does roll out for another Kilmarnock corner.
I'd imagine so. I'm sure they'll have people in America that'll be in their ears talking about upcoming players, whatnot. Oof. Proper got much of that ball there, by the way. But
one there. I know. I don't think he did, but
did I go for a corner there again?
Yeah, I went out for a corner. Joe Wright and Robin Proper there having a bit of a laugh there, like, what was that? Proper, I think he knows he got away with one there, but
bit of an end-to-end game so far. And the refs wanting to chat in the middle as Ciala's on the deck. Let's see this one. Ciala just trying to be physical. There's nothing in it. He's just put his hand on Ciala, tried to shove him away. And Ciala's tried to buy a free kick.
Caden, what's going on? Caden. If it's left to Barry, it'll be steel toe cap football boots.
5-inch studs.
Might be steel toe cap boots getting flung at Rangers players at half time in the dressing room, loyalist. Possibly.
There's nothing wrong with what Ciala's doing there. That's just physical. And it's away back towards the corner taker right now, who's trying to work across, and Eggman does well.
Does very well. Yep. Right, so as this game goes on, obviously, interesting thing to talk about. Obviously, think needs no. Oh, that is a bit poor for Eggman there, though. We'll come back to that. Ooh.
A free kick chance.
Jeffy just getting dragged into that. Armstrong moves the ball about well there.
Yeah, Jeffy's just been done there, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, Cameron, he's still here. Seems like he'll be sticking around.
Yeah, he's part of the new management team. Can't remember his name, so I was just going to say the Moroccan guy, Barry, McGregor, Dodds, and McCann.
That is Rangers TV touching on this being intense in the crowd, but I think it's because it's quite end-to-end right now. No team really taking control of the game.
Well, as I was about to say, though, before Kilmarnock kind of got that half chance there for the set piece, needs no introduction what's going on. Obviously, as we said, the new team in, Clement out. The interesting thing about it is, looking at Clement here, like I had a little look at his management history and everything, just for some talking points as we're going. His points per game were actually the highest at Rangers of any club he was at. So
it's also the club with the highest standards. So
yeah, that's the thing. So it's like, as much as everyone, like, and you see it a lot on Reddit right now, like the Rangers Reddit's probably one of the worst for it right now. Is he's got the CV, high level football, blah blah blah.
Oh, Jeffy, that's a mistake.
Oh, that's hold on. Get back to this in a minute. After Kilmarnock got the ball in the final third, Jeffy Armstrong, and he does well this time. Corner Kilmarnock. But yeah, so when you've got your highest points per game at any senior club, and you're still not doing good enough, like, I mean, for all of them that say he's got the experience in great leagues, how competitive does it say about those other leagues then? You know what I mean? Because like you look at Rangers, his points per game, 86 games, 2.09 points per game. Monaco, 73 games, 1.73 points per game. Bruges was his closest at 1.96 per game. So it's like his points per game, it's higher than he's had. But it just goes to show that...
I was checking for a penalty here for Kilmarnock, it would be. Oh, it's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty for me. I would be screaming for it if I was in the other way around.
Him, hold of the back of his shirt, dragging it backwards.
Oh, wow. And he said no penalty. I think we've got away with one there. I really think we've got away with one there.
Proper especially, yeah. Rangers TV commentary as well in the same camp as us, thinking we're lucky to get away with that. And it is the
anyone got
fourth corner of the night for Kilmarnock.
Anyone got a bet on Kilmarnock corners here? I'm, by the way, very surprised that was not given, but hey. And again, that's a decent ball. It's a free header. It's 1-0 Kilmarnock. And he's completely free. I actually think it was maybe Robin Propper's man, by the way, who's stood in the middle there. I think he was maybe a bit too scared to go towards him. But to be honest, after them, in my opinion, wrongly not being given a penalty, 1-0 Kilmarnock.
Yep.
It is Propper's man, and he's fell over a Kilmarnock player. That's all he's done. And it's certainly not a foul anyway.
It's not a foul there, nope. Even if VAR have a look at that, I don't think that's going to get overturned. That is...
No.
Definitely. Butland's shouting for the foul as well, but I don't think there's anything in that. Propper's tracking backwards. His leg catches a guy and he goes down. Nothing in that.
Not at all. And to be fair, probably no one can really argue with that goal. But it's opening 12 minutes, to be fair. It's been quite end to end, and we are sitting with the pressure on. Kilmarnock have really deserved it.
I know I said about steel-toe cap boots maybe getting thrown about the dressing room at half-time, but for the look in Barry's face there, it might be the full...
He did not look happy the other day. He did not look happy there.
Getting thrown about, mate.
Well, this is where you're...
Dessers does well there.
You're waiting to see what this...
Play, keeps the ball.
I mean, I've got to say, you see what this squad's about. Like, how many times do you need to say it? But leading up to this, Barry constantly talking about, you've seen this for those watching the press conferences, his reaction even just before the game here in his pre-match interview. He was talking about how bubbly the training had been and seeing everyone in a good mood. I was like, so again, that's got a bit of a mixed reaction, because a lot of people are like, well, what the fuck are you having a laugh about, as if he's in any position to have a laugh with this season right now. But then you've got the other people that are like, okay, good. Maybe like a happier team is obviously a team that should do better on the pitch. But then seeing him talking about this bubbly mood around about the training pitch, to me shows how much this squad didn't enjoy playing under Clement. I think Dalus was kind of agreeing with that as well before it. But
of it, yeah. Kilmarnock again on the attack. Ciala. Oh, that's poor. That's poor for Raskin, and it's 2-0 Kilmarnock.
Ah, well. And as you can't even... It's just what they deserve. It's completely what they deserve.
It's a weak header for Ciala. It's horrible for Raskin. Kilmarnock get the break of the ball on our defensive line, the one place you never want to lose it. And it's some shot as well. You can't even take away from it. It is some shot. Finds its way round Butland in 15 minutes in. Kilmarnock 2-0.
When's Barry Ferguson getting a sack?
Get him out.
Sacked in a ball,
Sharon.
Oh man, oh it's
Yeah,
so
that's
poor,
very
man. It's
poor.
so everything's just tippy tappy football, no proper conviction in it. And to be fair, it's mainly on Raskin that one,
Yep.
who could have turned. Obviously, the pass back towards and Cialis should have been better. It's just really poor.
Yeah.
And the finish, by the way, hey,
Yeah.
I'm certainly
No,
not going to
strong
moan
finish.
at Jack Butland for that one. VAR check here. I don't know. I don't know what VAR's checking for here.
Possible offside, but for the look
I
of
have
the
no
replay, he
chance.
was
No
onside.
chance he was off.
Yeah.
But as I was touching on, I was trying to talk about the. Hold on.
Maybe for the foul and deal.
I might give that.
And ball potentially, maybe.
It might give that. That's not offside. It's just
No,
the
that's not
potential
offside, yep.
handball with the.
Well,
And
stands,
they've gave
was
it. To
the
be fair,
offside then,
I
yeah.
think that's both get maybe one each. To be honest, I think Kilmarnock should have the penalty, and oh well, I said both get maybe one each.
I don't
That's-
even think that was a foul and deal. To be fair, I think it was
No,
more.
it's the handball. It was because he put his hand round in front of Dio, and the ball did hit his hand when he put the hand round in front of him. That's what we were looking at.
Yeah. VAR obviously just don't have the angle to be able to see that, even though we can see it on broadcast. Okay, but it is what it is. Kilmarnock still a very, I'd say, deserving 2-0 up right now.
And I bet you there'll be a lot of people within this, like the playing squad, that were thinking as if it was going to turn around because Kilmarnock was away.
Yep.
With the arrogance of a lot of this squad.
Oh, 100%.
You'll have-
mate. It's-
Yeah, he's seen as
On you go,
well
you go.
is the. Again, it's not one thing that's going to change everything. It's just a lot of little things that you need to basically that'll all add up. But the Barry coming in right away, it was such an easy. It was a tap in to do. Is stripping Tav of the captaincy. Like it was one of the first things you could have done. I mean, Raskin's not playing too much better than him right now anyway, but it's one of the first things you could have done, and I don't know how much longer Tav can survive it.
That's a
I
4-1.
don't know. I don't know, Hadji. I would focus more on playing than fighting. You're getting pumped. I don't know. I think that was just.
To be fair, that did look like a sore one. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he's touched the ball first. Potentially excessive force, but he's touched the ball first. Yeah. Boy
I
wanted
mean,
the ball
Hadji-
more than Hadji.
Had you hit the ball off him there 100%, but as you said, I think for the excessive force,
It's excessive force, but yeah.
yeah.
I booked them both for Hadji's reaction. That makes sense.
Yep.
John, for the past, I mean, the receipts are there for me for the past year saying that about Butland. It's not that I would blame him for any of them 2 goals, to be fair, today.
No.
But I've said it since, I mean, the run in at the end of last season, so yeah, a year. And Kilmarnock will sit and counter now. Easy does it. Hi. On here, Magavit.
That's exactly it. That's it, mate. Said hello, what's going on?
Certainly, for a mindset point of view, Aldo. Genuinely, when it comes to technical ability, I'm not that sure, but
Could we get McGregor back in the team sheet by any chance?
I don't know why. Well, Rangers TV broadcast here anyway are trying to make shows so much of it's offside when he was literally more than a full yard onside.
Yeah. Miles onside, absolutely nothing in it. But as it stands right now,
He's onside. Tav was dropped.
Kilmarnock have just been by a mile and a half.
Oh,
the
and
better
that
team,
coulda,
oh
woulda,
my
shoulda been
God.
3-0. And it's went out for a throw in. That should have been 3-0 Kilmarnock. Rangers are 25 minutes away for half time, and they are absolutely desperate for it as
Floundering.
they are falling
They
apart.
are floundering right now, man, right?
Nothing changes here. Like, Kilmarnock will tire a little bit, but nothing changes here, and you're looking at 4-5-0 Kilmarnock.
Yeah. And the thing is, as well, mate, can you see anything changing?
Not that I don't know. It was Ballsy as well. What was his name? When Patrick Stewart came out, obviously he done his first video interview about Clement and why he was keeping him here or whatnot. And then after the next week, he said he was just so shocked at the response to the Queen's Park game, where basically how poor we were after it again, that he had no other option but to get rid of Clement. And Barry Ferguson has stuck with the exact same 11 that played against St Mirren, if I'm not mistaken. I think him the exact same, hoping to see more of a response. And I mean, Kilmarnock have played better than St Mirren. Let's be fair to them, but the results looking a lot worse. Cherny does get a little break of the ball.
To do it himself.
6 Kilmarnock players around him. Where are the people flooding forward there?
Where's his options?
Literally.
There, yeah?
I genuinely think it was at least 5 players marking him there.
Oh, man.
Like, Kilmarnock happy now to let it run down a little bit.
Yep.
I would make a change. You're hearing that now for Rangers TV. Do we go about making a change now? I mean, let's just have a quick nosy at the bench.
Mate, I'll be honest with this team now, the mentality of the team, the way it's playing, if you started the season for now, I genuinely think we'd be lucky to escape relegation zone.
Mate, a lot of people have spoken about it. I mean, it's literally you're just lucky Aberdeen have turned so shite because, wow, what a season this could have been.
Like, genuine question, is there a team in this league you look at right now and you're confident we could go out and beat? Butland, you should be out to that, mate. Oh. Reese, I don't know if it's my audio or your audio, but I now can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I'd muted blow my nose.
You muted your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You didn't hear me shouting and swearing at Butland there. What was, as Dallas has just said there, what was Butland doing? And then he's got a cheek to moan at the player in front of him. Oh, man.
Aye. Oh, wait, no, it makes sense, mate. McGregor's in goalkeeping coaching. He never came off his line either.
Oh, at the end, to be fair. Still gonna, he'd have caught that ball, but at least.
He'd have got the ball, aye, to be fair, aye.
It's just confidence, although, in terms of your just ability to pass. It is just confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was saying there, trying to say about Rangers TV touching on substitutes, whatnot, I was like, I'm going to have a look at the Rangers bench, because do you put this point across and actually just start making subs in the first half?
Mm-hmm.
You've got, I mean, see when you've got Baylor, Rice and Curtis sitting there on that bench?
Get them on.
Get them on.
Get them on.
Get them on. The league's absolutely done. You've got some of these senior players performing like absolute shite, and you've got young boys desperate for some game time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be, if I'm looking at the bench now, I'm bringing them two on right away. And I'd just bring Big Fernandez on for proper as well.
Yep.
it's just so difficult to find why the motivation is so low for a lot of this squad, isn't it? Like, you came out, like, understandably towards the end of that St Mirren game, you even had, like, the UB and that, like, going into silence, and we all know they're singing through everything. Even they were, like, the last half hour of that game were, like, well, checked out. And then today, you've organised a full stand tifo, away end in full voice, right away. That's a performance you're giving opening 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Fuck it, honestly, man. We have managed to play a couple of passes forward here. Good link up with Hadji, Edelman and Germany.
Hadji is going to whip it off the Kelly boy out for a throw. Thomas, mate, this is the thing. At this point, for me and Steely at least, we are so apathetic to it at this point now, where it's like...
Thomas, I was hurting in December. I'm way beyond that.
Yeah. At this point, we have accepted it for what it is. It is a joke. It is. There is nothing you can do but laugh, honestly.
What did they give her? Foul throw for Tav?
Give it as a foul throw, right? Leslie, what's going on? Hopefully the Leslie B magic kicks in.
They tagged in some. So, chappy, all excited for our Fenerbahce? Oh, mate, do you know what? As well, you'll come and play Fenerbahce, and obviously, on paper now, they're going to take at least 5 offers over the 2 legs, but it wouldn't surprise you. The second thing with this squad is it wouldn't surprise you if they came out and beat them. Like, honestly. And once again, Enciala that boy needs off. Enciala, you are far too weak. Far too weak there.
Mate, is it even weak there?
That was the exact same situation as the St Mirren was there. Yes, he was offside, but you're lucky. He never knew that, but he's just been absolutely gymmed, piss easy, and could have done better with that shot. I mean, I know I just touched on bringing Proper off for Fernandez, but I'm not sure, but one of them needs off more than a. And Ciala needs on that Katic diet, man.
Get the special coffee back.
First half sub on the way, but it's not how I would have expected, but at least it's something. It's Ridvan Yilmaz. So, I don't think this will just be Shefty, will it? I think he's going to take one of the centre halves off and just go 3 at the back here, I think.
Surely, right?
I think that's what he's going to do. And here we go, giving the ball away again in the midfield. Just our poor throw-ins, and what can Kilmarnock make of this?
Got to look up and go to that man there, yep. Notice him a little bit late, but Armstrong
wins a corner.
Jeffrey does get a touch on it. Liverpool 1-0.
We're changing the game at half time, Jay. We're coming out Liverpool Newcastle second half.
Let me just change the graphics, mate. Hold on, I'll get some graphics.
Tab off for a statement, mate. If you took tab off, it's a small victories in life. I'll take that. I'll take whatever wins I can get right now, you know. Oh, catch that! Oh, Butland. That shows what his confidence. Yeah, that just shows what his confidence levels are at. There is wow. That was as easy as catching practice gets for goalkeepers, and Jack Butland ups the punch away. Honda, I wish that was an option, mate. Honestly, I know a lot of people say that. I genuinely do wish that was an option. What is he doing, Shefty? Oh, and Ciala. Good. Good. You deserve that. Absolutely deserved. It's a tough one, yeah, for a young player, but what else do you do? When you are playing that shit, you have two options. You have keep them on and try and build them back up. I mean, he literally looks like he's getting worse and worse. But you could do that with, I don't know how many of these players. Yep, just to confirm, Ridvan Yilmaz is on for Ciala. Oh. And that'll be Ridvan right back and Tavernier playing right centre half with Proper going left centre half.
And at this point, man, like take away the aspect of obviously being Rangers fans, man. At this point, just from a pure footballing standpoint, what do you do at this point, man? Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
And it is. Well, it seems. See how much of a kick this gives, if any. Just looking like so little link-up options here, as Rangers are just, well, Kilmarnock are comfortable letting Rangers have the ball this high up the pitch. Drifty trying to whip a ball in, throw. Wiedemix, it's the sad part, mate, isn't it? It's the sad part.
Yep.
Which, I mean, you know what I'm like for... Oh, hold on here. Hold on, need to pause. Come on, they're going to score again. And Tav's defended that well. And dare I say, she's like the past, I don't know how many months. Tav's looked better in centre-back than anyone else. Genuinely.
Can't even argue it, mate, that's the thing.
Which is confusing because you would think his defensiveness is like the worst part of him, but... Like a man driving forward. Just can't get a shot off. And, oh, Dessers had you screaming for handball here, but we're trying to pass the ball in the net. Dessers getting into it a wee bit with one of the Kilmarnock centre halves here. No, there's nothing in that. It was one of the Kilmarnock players who's tried to buy a
Dessers is just
free kick. But Dessers should have scored. Yeah, he should have scored that.
So this is the thing as well, though. It's a great pass for Igmani to find that through three Kelly players, managed to find Dessers. All Dessers needs to do, get a touch on it, put it in the back of the net, and he somehow manages to put it off the Kilmarnock defender.
And then
poor ball there out.
Bit of link up from him as well. And Jeff Day again, poor giving the ball away, and come on, look. To be fair to them, they're not just sitting in and accepting this either. They know this Rangers team are here, there to be got at, and this is onside.
He's got two players in support.
And Cherny, it's a good goal. Yep, I think that is onside. I think one of their right centre halves, the right back, has dropped a bit. Good advances played by the referee, 2-1.
There was a centre back on Dessers. That played Cherny on.
Yeah, well onside. Yep. Good finish, Cherny. Nice. Back in it.
Had two options as well there, but It starts to that Igmani just touch and turn there as well. He does get a foul, but ref correctly plays advantage. 2-1 Rangers.
What we got VAR checking? I can hear it in the stadium announcer saying VAR checking.
Something.
I think
Probably
I'll just be
checking
taking the offside, but
yeah, I'll be checking the offside, I reckon. Which, as we've seen for the replay already, Miles onside, but.
well, that'll be the exact thing that Ferguson was looking for. Is that a response as the coaching team are out, giving this team a bit of a talking to?
Front play, in fairness, have looked a bit better, but midfield and defence haven't changed just St Mirren. Can't argue it.
We are struggling to attack. Which went through a
And
little
that's
period and that
worrying
been
part.
alright.
If the front play looks a bit better and we're still struggling to find the attack, then Cropper does well there.
It's done well to win that goal kick, yep.
Yep.
The Rangers away end of woke up again. We're at goal. They can make us 2 each to try and salvage it back against Kilmarnock. Oh dear, but it might have fallen.
Question. Obviously, we know he can be very hot and cold. We've seen him be absolutely one of the best players on the pitch, and there's been games where we've been ready to tear him a new one. Obviously, this new investment, new ownership and everything summer, you'd think they'd put a bit of money in for the summer window. Do you buy Cherney, or do you look somewhere else?
I wouldn't buy him. No, I wouldn't buy him personally. So I don't think he does enough for the money we would need to pay, and I don't think his attitude's right either.
And GG and D, just to kind of touch on what you were talking about there, yeah. It's one of those ones where it's... I don't think you'll find a Rangers fan that's given up on the club, but everyone's just done with this group of players and the failure of the leadership for the top down. Like, I think you ask any Rangers fan will tell you they love the club. It's just how it's been run and the standards that it's been held to right now just aren't acceptable. And it's that everyone's given up on, because the leadership, as they've shown for top down, it's just not working.
We
Cherney
got
the
more.
edge there, yep.
We got more urgency there as Raskin trying to make something happen going forward, but again we give it away too easy.
Blue Mac, I'm not going to disagree with you in that one. That's why I was kind of posing the question: do you take him or do you look somewhere else?
No, it's right for me. I think Shay's too harsh to describe him personally, but like for the money we would need to pay, for what he offers and the attitude in that, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it personally.
And this is the thing as well. So like, tend not to talk about it because it's just people coming in and complaining for the sake of complaining. Like we've said, anyone, if you want to come in and talk about football, as long as you're not having a go at people and being ridiculous about stuff, anyone's welcome, whatever. Like, you will get people that come in and obviously take the piss because of the run of form we're having and everything like that. As a fan, you accept that's going to happen. Same way that, you know, when we won 55 and everything like that, we were ripping the piss. Like, we've just been so bad. Like, I'm half expecting Kelly fans to be in here absolutely ripping the mick out of us for how bad we're playing.
I mean, to be fair, they usually are, isn't it? Because every other Scottish team sides with Celtic. Hold on.
An attack
And Dessels, he has to score. He does slip as he hits it, but apparently offside anyway, so
yeah,
matters not. I don't know how anything could have been.
Cameron, I agree. The players as well. Like, this is what I mean by it's from the top down. the players are part of the issue, so the coaching team, the leadership staff, everyone around them should be doing something about it. It should be right. Players are the issue. They're not good enough. As we've said before, give Rice a chance, give Curtis a chance, but it's the same players we get week in, week out that aren't held accountable for their performances. Now, obviously, there is a degree to that. Obviously, how much squad depth do we have, that kind of thing. And that kind of comes to the mismanagement going back for years now with the poor transfer windows and everything like that. That just lack of squad depth in certain positions. But when I say like management and leadership failure, I'm not taking any blame off the players. It's just a good management team should recognise players are the issue and actually do something about it. You know,
we've got numbers here on this attack. Czerny needs to pick the right ball, and he takes too long. It's a great tackle. Yep, he's just took too long on the ball.
And that ball's kept in there. Rangers again on the attack, not numbers this time, but it's going to be Ridvan over on the right now. Finds Hadji. Dio's just standing in space waiting for it.
Saying Dessa's off next ball, but I'm like, well, you look at the bench and you're like, for who?
Dio. Ooh, that looked like a decent shot there, by the way, but Kelly defender gets his head to it.
Rangers corner. That ball was just had to be Dessa before it.
Yeah. This touch here had to be it, but outstanding tackle, man.
And ball, they're going for a spectacular. And we'll try to work something off a training ground here. Hadji's asking for a penalty here, and I'm sure it'll get looked at. And like, I'm not shouting right away thinking that's a penalty, but I don't know if Hadji maybe shielded the ball well and the boys came in the back of him there. I don't know.
Mate, that's exactly what it was. Hadji stepped across the boy to shield the ball, and the boy just ran straight through him.
Because if he's done that, then there we are. We'll get, see that there, Raskin and Dio both at the same time telling Hadji to get up. And Dessers once again.
Dessers, mate.
Really poor hold-up play, giving the ball back for free.
Jeffy there, though, to recover the ball, fell loose. Kilmarnock pass. He's going to swing it in, and it finds absolutely no one. Hadji try to get in the end of it. Just blocked out.
Raskin winning it high up.
Raskin picking it up, driving with it.
And the ball's so poor.
It's a pass to no one, man. It's a pass to absolutely no one. Genuinely, what does Raskin think he's going to do there? They'll put the ball through the legs of 5 different Kilmarnock players and it miraculously, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think he'll try to be too cute and dink it or something, but okay. We'll say as well as we're coming up towards half time, and obviously the other lot in here have died in a little bit after the Rangers goal. So a big thanks to everyone for being in here again. I know we took a little bit of time off for the watch alongs. I mean, it's just, as Dallas has touched on, it's just apathetic at this point watching Rangers in the league. The emotion is out of a lot of it, and I appreciate you all showing up and supporting the stream, because yeah, as we're all aware right now, it's not very motivating watching Rangers.
Big Manny, edge of the box is finds the space. It's Cherny's turn this time for the look at it. Finds
Desser's
the pass.
good turn
Dessers.
this time, but
Great tackle again for the Kilmarnock defence.
well defended. Yep.
And it is offside anyway.
The Cherny was offside in the build-up with that attack.
I said for Dessers, didn't I? I meant the Dessers pass, but aye.
Yeah, Blue Mark, I think
there's
is.
much in that there for Hadji. Looking back,
I never got to see that actually. Kilmarnock seem to have energy levels have certainly died down a little bit since our goal, but I'm sure they'll be refreshed for the second half. Just see how we react.
Please don't remind me, mate, that we've got to watch another half of Kilmarnock looking like the better team.
Play on. Apparently not. Yeah, Paul, literally. Thoughts of the same as always. Same as always, GG for recent. Part of the problem's gone, but come on, you've still got another part of the problem with some of these players, and then you've got to complete the puzzle, is getting rid of the higher ups on the board. The puzzle's getting there. One piece at a time.
And the thing is, right now, as it stands, Kilmarnock up 2-1, and going into the half, you look at it, if Desser's like 3-4 yards off the goal line, keeper's been absolutely bypassed by the ball to him. Harder to miss than it is to score, and somehow Dessers puts it off a Kilmarnock player. Oh, Emmanuel slipped there.
Trying to win the ball back, but yep, so fair enough.
I don't think he even went for the ball. I think he literally does just slip into the back of the boy.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
he
he
did.
does. Barry will tear them a new one. You hope so, Caleb. You hope so.
You'd like to think so. Well, we know Clement's style, he talked about it loads of times, is in these situations, Clement would be nice to them at half time. He said this himself. He would be nice and try to calm them down and like trying to basically bring the nerves out of them a little bit. I'm not too sure mate. Barry will follow that same tactic, to be honest.
I don't think so somehow.
But 4 of them will come out with black eyes.
Mate, I'm sorry. At this point, you go in, absolutely rip them apart. Like, just rip them apart. If they've not got the mentality to be able to take the criticism, then they don't deserve to be here.
And what's that going to do? Like, negatively put their confidence lower? Is that possible? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it possible to put their confidence any lower?
But that's the thing, even if they don't take anything positive away from it, at least get a bit of emotion going in them, get them going out into that second half. Even if it's not Kilmarnock, get them going out pissed off at you, just ready to absolutely kick the living shit out
but you'd like to think they could have done that for the start, man, innit? But
you'd think so. But like, that's what I'm saying though. It's like, get some sort of emotion going in them.
Mark, I don't even think Shagger will talk at half time, to be honest. I can just see him standing in the corner like this, just staring at people. I can just see it. No words will be spoken from him at half time, I can imagine.
As it stands, the extra 4 minutes now have come and gone, and the ref blows on the 4.
And half time. And to be honest, obviously not before the game, but the way that game's went, as sad as it is to say, I'm happy going in 1-0 down. Literally, as sad as that is to say, that's how bad that's what I'm saying, as bad as we've been. We could have been down more than that.
Michael, I agree. It's not about needless shouting. Like, there's no point just going in needless shouting, but Jesus Christ, man. Like, as Steely touched on, Clement's attitude of softly, softly, gentle, gentle, oh, it's okay, calm down, but it doesn't work. Like, and obviously this may be rose-tinted glasses, bit of bias, but looking back to like great years where like Walter Smith as managers that were not afraid of calling someone out, telling them they're playing pish, and giving the team the hairdryer treatment.
I'll be 260. Okay.
Like,
Well, you can chat about that, plenty of chat, but then another thing that now is about reports coming out from Barry being unhappy in Glasgow, wanting to leave in the summer now as well.
Get him gone.
Go for it.
Get him gone. Get him fucking out of here. I'll book him a flight myself. Honestly. Barami, I mean, give me your opinions, chat, if you think they're different. But start of the season, looked like he could grow into a player, looked like he could be decent. And then, I don't know, something just switched and he became Mr. Invisible. Like, you'd say maybe a moment or two in a game, but he just became absolutely invisible, man. Take Raskin off for Rice. Diamandi's better push forward to play those passes. I agree. I think Diamandi's the better ball player. And if we're trying to attack the game more, I'd probably keep him on. Change whatever you want at halftime. This is their team. No fight or passion. Any of them players. So that's exactly it, Cameron. That is exactly what I'm saying, though, about even if you have the team coming out hating you as a manager, you've got some sort of emotion in them. We've got some sort of fire in them. Like, mate, man. It's a fun time to be a Rangers fan, is ya? It's a fun time. We get to watch shite football. We rightly so get the piss ripped out of us by everyone else in the league. Oh, it's fun, it's fun. And I mean, love to be a fly loyalist. Me too, mate. Me too. I would absolutely kill to be a fly in the wall in that dressing room right now. Interesting. Okay. So, chat, I'm going to give you something for our group chat on Twitter here, right? Ciala obviously came off for Red Van. Ferguson didn't even bother to shake his hand coming off. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like Steely said, and Ciala largely at fault for both St Mirren goals. He looked absolutely shocking today. I think Barry knows that, and he knows he's not happy with him. Barry, as we've seen through like the cameras cutting to him in the touchline, very emotional guy. Can you blame him for just being like, nah, fuck off, just get to the bench? Like, what do you think? Ferguson, wrong or not? Got an echo? Oh, shouldn't have an echo. I shouldn't. Am I echoing for you, mate?
Not for me.
Oh, it might have been loyalist that
My earphones might have been sitting near
Steely's
the
earphones
speaker.
were a bit too close to the mic. It might have been
Mic,
Steely's
sorry.
earphones. You might have been hearing me through his mic. That might have been what it was. We have
Well,
another
if you
centre
don't-
back that can replace Proper.
Not on the bench, no. Oh yeah,
Like Dalus,
Fernandez.
centre back.
Fernandez.
Well, we've got Fernandez on the bench actually. I get Fernandez on.
Forgot about that, yeah. Fernandez is it?
Anyway, I'll be right back in a minute.
Derek McCann's next.
And
But I mean, the
also, by
next
the way,
manager talks
while you're
is
here as
where
well.
we need to go. Yeah.
without obviously names or reading exactly what it was just put in the group chat. Asked chat's opinion, and that was Barry in the right or the wrong.
I never even noticed it.
I never noticed it, I'll be honest with you. But as you said, it was largely at fault for the 2 goals in the last game. He's been absolutely horrendous today.
I don't think it's like a pure personal thing.
I don't think it's a personal thing. I just think it's a, right, you were pish, get to the bench. I don't think it's anything. I don't think there's anything in it, but see.
Blue Mac wouldn't be too opposed to it. Raskin's not in, well, no one in the team is in their best of form. When Raskin's playing his best, then that position's his. But I don't think it's harsh to say at all for Barry to come on for him now. They'd play better on you. Right down. I think we'll be right. Should just about keep on to second, Cameron. Should just about. I don't know. You wish you could actually sit and listen to these conversations behind the scenes and that, don't you? As captain. The captain is added time. Good shout, Paul, good shout. The captain is still Tav. Captain's still Tav for now. To be honest, it's hard to argue against that, Cameron. I hear you, David. I don't know about the problem, but a big, certainly. If not, one of the main. But how many times can you go through a failure, a manager without actually starting to look at what's on there? I mean, like... And I think a big part of this Tavernier thing is, I don't know how many people will have seen this, but on Campwell's Instagram, he was sharing like a inside joke that he's obviously got with Tavernier about being happy that Kilmarnock was gone. I mean, so Tav's obviously not publicly doing it. It was Campwell's the one that's throwing him under it. But Tav's obviously been sitting having jokes about the manager and happy he's gone, blah, blah, blah. But how many other managers has he done that with? What else does he speak about behind the scenes since he's in everyone's ear? Do you think he'll actually get one, Limit? I promise you I will not go with that. I promise you I will not go with that. If it actually happens. That's not, of recent times, I've been vocal for quite a while, but I think that's an absolute scandal that boy's got into Hall of Fame and whatnot. But my opinion. A servant to, he's been a servant to Celtic more than a servant to Rangers. Seen that second goal back at Kilmarnock again is just so poor with that bit between Inciala and Raskin, but the finish was good, to be fair. But I was laughing, Gordon, at people talking about the management team now with Dodds, McCann, Ferguson, McGregor. And then I watched that training video, the one that Rangers put out on their YouTube, and basically just watching how they were training, and Dodds was like involved in a lot of it, like very vocal throughout it, being a bit more of the technical guy. I'm sure McCann will be doing a lot of that part as well. the coaching staff that we've currently got in a five-a-side game would give any 5 picked out of our starting 11 a game. And I don't think it's a scary thought, but I don't think that's too controversial to say. Honestly, you picked 5 of your best players in that starting team in a five-a-side game, a wee pitch against Ferguson, McCann, Dodds, McGregor. Yeah, David. Genuinely, I was very, very surprised when Ferguson completely backed Tav as the captain again. I genuinely was surprised. Here's that they would just run to their agent and greet about it. Oh, right, I get you. I get what you're saying. That's not a team of players that you want at the high pressure clubs, was it? I looked, did say that. I looked him in the eyes, he says, and he said, I'm convinced he'll be 100% to the end of the season. Yeah, okay, mate. As much as Raskin does need to improve his performances now as well, Adam, I do agree. I apologise again for the stuffiness of me right now, of course. First stream back, loaded. Yeah, especially Chen and Brat left foot, mate. Especially that. Russ just gutted watching this, but I wouldn't blame him. I'm waiting for the message. I'm not coming back. I'm putting it. I've turned the telly off. We thought you were just going to patch it, Dallas. We didn't think you were coming back. We weren't going to blame you.
Tempted, mate. Tempted. No, I was. I'm onto it, mate. I'm onto the drink. Straight away, boom, into the kitchen. Dee's on the drink and all. She's got the Malibu and Coke out. I'm on the Moretti. God knows who need it.
And then you've got, I mean, we've spoke about a few of the things for now, but how are we actually feeling about this Fenerbahce game, chap, while we're waiting in the remainder? For me, of course, I'll be at the home game. There'll be a vlog out for that one. I'm waiting to see what's happening with the tickets for the away game. If I can get a ticket in the actual Rangers end, I'll book a flight and I'll be over. But if I don't get a ticket, I'm not going to go, because I know for those that watch the vlogs, I've been quite happy to sit in the home end. Don't know if I'm too happy to sit in the home end of this one. I think that's maybe a wee bit different. And it wouldn't be as good going over there just watching a pub rent, so I'll wait and see what's happening with that one. It's Zambucas and vodkas. As much as we don't even really drink them, Blue Mark would be on them if we were. I'd be on them, certainly, for sure, if I was doing watch-alongs like this for the rest of this season. I touched on it for those that watched the last video. I put it in the insert of the start of it, basically saying I just the support I get for the channel's amazing, and that part wants me to keep doing it for the remainder of this season, like in terms of the league games. But I mean, you can tell. It's just like you guys have been great in the chat today, which is like more motivating to watch it and there's plenty of talking points, whatnot. But it's just, as you understand, so demotivating watching this Rangers team play. Like, it's, and because of that, I was saying I feel like it'll come across in videos and whatnot. So I'm not too sure. I'll be doing vlogs for like the home league games for the remainder. The Europa League stuff, yeah, I'll do stuff for, but
I mean, D, if you do decide to go through and drink to the bottle, bring me in one of my bottles of whiskey as well, will you? Because I might be joining you at that point.
I appreciate it, Sip. I appreciate it. It's not as if on all these years of doing the YouTube chat, you know, it's as if it's been a winning Rangers team and I'm only showing up when you're winning, but it's like, it's genuinely just at a point where I'm like,
it's one of those
can't be
ones,
asked watching the game, never mind like trying to create entertaining content about the game. Do you know what I mean? Just these, like some of these other league games. It's tough. But anyway, once Rangers comes out and score another 4 goals in this half, I'll be absolutely buzzing again and excited to be doing videos for the rest of the season.
That's the thing, as Steely said there. I mean, I've been here since I was editing Call of Duty videos from that he uploaded to the channel all the way back at the start, but seeing the channel go from where it was to where it is now, and it all being because of you guys, man. It's as much as obviously it's Steely's channel behind the scenes. Obviously, I've been around since the get-go, so seeing it get to where it is now, man, it is amazing to see the community that he's built. And obviously, not try to take any of the credit. All the hard work is Steely, and he's done all the hard work for it, but.
You need to lean on those around you at times. Anyway, here we go. No changes. Let's see if there's a change in the attitude.
Cameron is. I think we're all very much taking the mick. It's just at that point already, but it's had family affected by that. Both me and Dee have. Trust me, it's certainly not something we'd actually turn to, but. Red Van, nice wee touch, keeps the ball in. Only got the one man to go past, and goes past the ball, never mind the player. And it's a great long ball over the top. Proper, he's got 2 men to deal with. D will get onto that boy quick if Proper's leaving him.
Oh, he's been done.
By Jeffy, though.
A couple of bounces. Didn't like that.
Mate, it was the way Proper just kind of dived in without really knowing anyone around him. I was very, very worried about that. Should have gave a penalty away earlier. I was half expecting him to give one away there, but Jeffy does well, picks up the ball, starting the counter-attack. He's got Egeman ahead of him, Dessers in the middle, and he picks Cherney out on the right. Kills the ball dead, goes to take the man on. It's a great ball through the legs, finds its way back to him via the Kilmarnock player, and it's...
I don't mind him at least having a dig in the right foot.
Yeah.
Not having it all left. Unfortunately, it feels like that sometimes, Cam. Hi, Stephen. And they will, but it's a sad thing, Adam. Wait till you see some of these once they get to this Fenerbahce game. Wait till you see the change in attitude for a good lot of them.
And mate, obviously we talk about players' attitude, everything like that. Do you genuinely think with some of these players, certainly it seems to be the case?
It is though.
Do you
Like
think
it is.
do you
You've
think
seen some talent
What
from
I
it.
was going to say was, do you think it's like a lot of these players like, right, we play well in Europe, we're doing well in Europe through to the last 8, we should steamwalk this?
I wasn't sure where that camera angle was putting that ball there as Kelly put the ball in the box, but yeah. Sorry, mate, on you go.
Nah, but I was just saying, it's like, do you think it's a case of they let the factor in like knockout rounds of a European competition and everything like that, like, do you think it just like feeds into the ego, so they just take their foot off the gas? Where it's like, right, okay, we're in Europe, it should be enough. Like, we should be able to beat these, and it's like, I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase it. You know what I'm trying to say, I think, right?
Roughly. Lawrence, I'm
I
not.
almost think the best way to say it is they think they're better than the league, so they don't need to try as much.
Aye. And what have they done that allows them to think that?
I know, mate, I know.
Lawrence, I've not heard too much about Umbro whatnot, but I'd imagine that the 49er boys will potentially have a little bit to do with that. I'm not sure if they've got any sponsor connections or whatnot, and obviously we're not going to have like some American brands slapped across the front of our shirts, but I'm not actually too sure of that. Stevie, I'm waiting to see if I get an away-in ticket. I'm not going to book today because, well, my dad's not coming. Dallas kind of basically the guys that I would normally go with can't go, so I'm waiting to see if I can get an actual away-in ticket because I was saying to the boys here it's a bit dodgy be sitting in the home end over there. So if I can get an away-in ticket, then I'll try and get it booked. I've got the days off and all that stuff, so see.
Right, to touch on it, 49ers as it stands, their current kit manufacturers, Fanatics. I know Fanatics because they do a lot of stuff in the esports space as well.
I mean, that's possible to have here, by the way. Oh, the Rangers dads, I think, will be happy with that, Dallas.
No,
What is that?
We're getting our jerseys made by the same company that make jerseys for Call of Duty. What the hell is this? Because Fanatics do the COD League stuff, for those of you that still play Call of Duty, I guess. Is the game still even relevant? I mean, I guess it is casually, but...
Stevie Hannah said that. She was laughing, saying, she's like, are they not going? I was like, probably. Well, I know you are. The home end there, Blue Max, it's a little bit tougher. I just feel that if they even heard somewhat of any sort of language that wasn't Turkish, I feel like you'd be getting punched all over on that home end.
Aye. It wouldn't be a right get to the home end, it would be a right get him to the hospital.
I don't know. You'd be alright if you were sitting silent, but bit dodgy. Hadji there does win as a corner. Apologies again, chat, for the regular use to this, but whenever there's not much happening on the pitch, we end up on rants about other stuff. But
yeah,
Hadji does get a snapshot off there.
Hadji better be trying to play that off the pass to Dessers, because if that was a shot, then God, someone help him. Oh, it did. He did give a corner. Nice.
It's a decent ball. And it's in the back of the net. Let's go. It's Dessers the one celebrating it. He's happy. He's pointing towards, I think it's Tav. And Ferguson is enjoying that. Good old fist bump from him there, and 2 each. Didn't see it at first there, anything for VAR, but no, nothing for VAR there.
No.
2 each it is, Dessers.
Straight through the keeper's legs, good header, down, powerful, into the ground where it's difficult for the keeper. And Reese, would you believe it? Rangers can actually score for corners.
I was just about to say, mate. I was like, actually, that's a set piece. Hold on. Sure, that should have been more of a celebration. I'm sorry for the immediate celebration, man.
As well, mate. Right as Blue Max says it as well. Everyone's shocked. Wait, we scored for a corner? What? What? But again, as I said, Desser's textbook finish hits it hard, low, down into the ground at the keeper's feet where it's difficult for him. The game is back on.
The VR are going to check this, but from the first couple of looks I've seen there, absolutely nothing. And yeah, quick check, over 2 each. Here we go. I love watching Rangers. Rangers are great.
And proper again. Give
Until Kilmarnock scored this corner.
Straight away. Kilmarnock will be looking to answer that goal straight away.
Come on, Blue Mac. Let us dream for a little bit. Let us dream that we can beat Kilmarnock. Come on. Oh, man.
I reckon Barry will be in the way out all the time, mate.
Stevie, I said they would need to. I think before this game there was 33 points available. I said they would need to pick up 30 points and get a deep run in the Europa League.
Oh, Agmani,
and
by
then
the way,
be considered.
the ball up his away. Ooh.
Any chance of that happening? I very much doubt it. I personally wouldn't want him staying around like full-time manager, but should he somehow manage to get an assistant manager's role, be high up in there, absolutely, I'd be all for that. And now Ian comes alive. Londonderry on the foil. Heard loudly and Kilmarnock.
Finds Cherney. He's got Dio Igaman, and that's
he's on.
Little bit offside there, I think, by the way, for Dessers. I think he just got the wrong side of the man.
On, Kilmarnock. Seen a bit rattled here. It does end up with the offside flag, but the keeper starting to flap as well. Bit of momentum shifting here, potentially. Oh, he's well onside. A yard onside. Jesus.
I didn't notice that, aye. Kilmarnock right back, played him on.
What a... I mean, it didn't come to anything anyway, but what a horrendous...
Dodgy save through that keeper there, aye. Oh, my.
And by the way, that'll be on the Celtic reports now. Was that Hadji corner actually a corner? Mm-hmm. That one that you were surprised that it actually was given for? Londonderry. And it's McCann with instructions for Hadji here. Yeah, as I said, I feel like he would need to be pretty much perfect with all the results. And like me, if I'm the ball as well, I mean, it's not going to happen. So I mean, it's easier said than done. But I don't think there'd be many Rangers fans that wouldn't want him. Say, imagine he got into like a semi-final of the Europa League and he won like 30 of the 33 remaining points, whatever. There'd be a lot of Rangers fans shouting for him to stay around.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, as you touched on there, even if he's not the head coach, manager, I think having these guys around the club would be good for the club.
It just doesn't interest McGregor as much, because I'm sure this has been touched on before, but about McGregor being a full-time goalkeeping coach would be brilliant, but...
Oh, it's a great ball for Igaman. Dessers. Touch gets him away just a little bit.
And whatever Barry did say at half-time, whether it was the nicey nice or whether it was the hairdryer, whatever it was, it's worked. Mm-hmm. And Dessers with actual good link-up play this time, and it's Hamza that's trying to keep it alive.
And it does fall as far back as Raskin onto Dio. Hadji looking like he's going to take a run, finds Jefty out wide, and it's going to be a ball in here.
That's a decent ball in. Oh, I thought that was falling right onto Dessos, but...
I know.
Kilmarnock pinned on a little bit here with a throw.
High
up in their half.
Turkey. Weirdly enough, Stephen.
Confident for Turkey? No. Confident for Ibrox against them.
We've seen this team be hot and cold enough that I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. So am I confident? Not confident. But would I be surprised if we got a result? No. Ooh, but it's dodgy. That's a dodgy touch and a dodgy pass to Butland there. Puts Raskin in a bit of danger, but he does well to deal with it. Ball does find its way out. And it lands up at Big Man, who gives it away. Rangers back in possession again.
Well, aye. More confident playing there than Kilmarnock. Give me that as well. David, there's sometimes that's hard to disagree with, man. Jenny looking to run out of left foot. He tries a bit too much there.
I think you could have maybe just slipped that ball through to Redvan there that was just stood in that little pocket of space.
It's the Kilmarnock sub here. Is there looking to try and get a grip of this game again?
Right, D, I'm going to stick the bottle of Coke outside just if you're making another drink, all right? It's just at the door. And if you are going, can you bring me the other bottle of Moretti as well, please?
Redvan chip forward. Tav tries to calm us down the back line and proper punch one clear. Game to game as well. Bob, I feel like there's been a lot of games that Dio's really shone in, but I do think the right player could come in and definitely rival that position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dessos! Oh!
Dessos!
He's took that lovely fair play, Dessos, who's went right into the fans. He's enjoying that one, and Rangers have turned it around. I did not expect that goal, but yes. Well done, big man.
That one is almost very much.
What a bit to jump in as well. He jumped right into the UB, so there's been a bit of chaos in the stands there. So we've got a wee feeling he'll get booked for that one, but he's enjoyed that.
Oh, yes.
And he's well onside. Man, that finish was so nonchalant. So nonchalant. Yeah, there you go.
Mate, it's the exact same as what game was it where he just let the ball come down over his shoulder, hit it first time?
I don't know.
Oh, what game was it?
I don't remember the foul doing that with Jackson on ball.
It was his absolute wonder goal, like the long ball that just came over him and he just smashed it in. Man United, it was his Man United goal. That was very much shades of his Man United goal there. Just lets the ball drop over his shoulder and his first touch. Boom.
And Barry Ferguson trying to hold back his smile there as the Rangers end. Chanting his name.
So that's Dessers with a double. Igaman managed to get the touch, but he doesn't get the ball central enough for it to favour him in the run-up. But delivery. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
What has he spoke about at half time then, chat? What are we imagining that half time chat to be like? Is there a few pandas out there right enough, or is it? It's just this mental this squad though, innit? Like how, like mindset in football, like everything in life to be fair, but like especially when you watch it in these footballers, man, it's crazy the difference. And Seattle was issue. That's it, Sid. Problem solved. Come on out and Seattle out. That's the issue. Told it to act right Rangers players like that. That part should probably work.
Mate, you know what I think it is? We all know his reputation. I think it's half time.
It's been McGregor staying in the corner. I'm telling you. He's not said a word,
Mate,
I'm convinced.
It's not that. McGregor's went, right, you don't win this.
Hold on.
Your wives. McGregor's threatening them going for the wives. That's what it is, mate.
Lucky there with Jeffy that was getting right down the touchline, but defended well before he could get the final ball off.
Mate, I'm not going to lie. I was ready to chuck my computer out the window 15 minutes into this game. Now I'm buzzing. Please don't ruin it for me again, Rangers.
That's ain't done yet. We need to score the next goal to be comfortable. This stage 3-2, then they'll... I can't see Kilmarnock turning another 2, to be honest, but...
Nah, but they'll fancy their chances to get another one.
I wouldn't put it past them to score one.
Nah.
He dives to the right. Here it is. Tunes are back.
We've had Barry's tune it. We've had Shagger's tune it. Here we go. Last point.
Oh, what an angle this is going to be.
Oh, beautiful finish. Just side foot. Passes it completely away for the keeper.
That's what we saying, the viewers.
I was going to say, Steely, since we went 3-2 up, is the viewer count just mysteriously dropped all of a sudden?
No, it was actually we were sitting at like 260, 70 when they were 2-0 up. And then after Rangers scored one, it's been like 220 odds ever since. So they knew the comeback was coming after we scored their first one, it seems like. Oh, Hadji. He's best like a man of pressure there.
Keep the ball there, right?
A little nutmeg to keep the play alive.
Danilo finds Zagamani in the edge of the box, looking like he's wanting to run. 3 players are in him.
Man like Danilo, love that.
Huh?
you said Danilo found Hamza.
Dio, not Danilo, Dio. Sorry.
He didn't make the bench today, did he?
Stress. Danilo's on the bench, yeah.
Did he make it?
He's on the bench.
Yeah, I think it's encouraging to see is Cortez involved in the training videos as well.
Yep. I did laugh. I think, was it you maybe that put it in the Twitter group about what's his face that was in the crash?
Antonio.
Daniel? Antonio. He's like injured, nearly died, still back before Cortez.
Literally broken legs. Nearly did. Back in that pitch before Cortez, man. That's how. Might be right enough, by what we scored 2 this half. Wait for another 2 if my prediction would be alright.
Aye, we went into
Dalus,
down at the half.
You better not hope that we score another 2 goals. That means the watch alongs will be here for the rest of the season, mate. You watch Rangers for a lot more.
Oh no. Butland in his 60th league appearance.
Just laughing there, chat Fred. No, and it was busy at half time because I was kind of referring to my last video when I was like, basically for the league games debating doing any videos of that at all for it, but just because the motivation was that low and my motivation's low to watch it. It's just
The videos
don't
aren't
feel
the
like we're
same.
going to make the videos as good. So, and then I was like, unless Rangers come out and score 4 in the second half here, and then I love it again. We've scored 2 so far. So, by the way, Hamza's got time to run, and again a little bit too slow there. Good defending.
Yeah. Red Van does well, cuts the ball out. Have we dropped into? We have. Red Van's playing right back now, and Tab's dropped into the centre.
That's what I should have done as soon as they come on, mate. To do.
Mate, I'll be honest, after Red Van came on, we were a lot more positive going forward, so I didn't notice the back too much.
Gio, mate. You did enough money for Rangers winning alone, never mind anyone else.
Why? That must be a tidy wee one for you, Gio.
Maybe 4. Did he? That's safe to say Hamza has not been his best these past few games.
Okay, that's fair enough with that one, mate. Fair enough. I deserve that.
Chat not too happy with the launch feud. I'm surprised it wasn't more than that. Gee, by 41 is obviously still good returns for you, but I'm surprised they had that much faith in us.
I think definitely Matthews just said it there. If you're bringing anyone on now, you bring on Rice and Curtis. That's the 2 boys you want to be coming on now.
I mean, it'd be a good show of faith for them, because after getting back in, the worry is now letting it slip away with them coming on, but I don't think it would.
No, I think it would be good.
Lawrence the ball boy said.
No, wherever you're sending Lawrence, send Barami with him.
Yeah. To be fair, Barami's near enough the exact same as Lawrence now. Uh-oh. Brabham's getting booked. And it was a very good booking to take because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he certainly did put himself in trouble with a very, very poor touch, and he's very lucky he wasn't last man there because that would be a straight red, but it ended up being a good booking to take. I don't either know, I'd rather be Lawrence Barami than out. Both unathletic, both in and out games. They're very similar, by the way. Come on, Cole, give us a break. Tav near the centre half. Clears one out. We dive for Kelly boy there, but Charlie's on the ground at the other side, which allows Kelly to comfortably keep the ball, and Haji breaks up the attack a little bit, but high throw to Kelly, and wouldn't be surprised to see this one thrown out of the box.
I'd probably give advantage Lawrence over... I'd probably give advantage to Lawrence over Barami, because Lawrence, he still comes out with that moment of magic and scores a screamer for us now and again. Poor pass there, Fegaman, but straight onto the defensive duties, putting pressure on the player.
Tav, good step out there again, and Raskin. Lucky keep the ball there. Lucky was physical to keep that ball. He does, by the way, John. Honestly, like, to be fair to Tav,
playing centre back.
I touched on it earlier. It's weird because, as we're saying, probably the worst thing about Tav's game that you're used to seeing is he's defending. But his defending seems better in centre half. It's like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, but
I think the issue is he's defending so dire because he's always wanting to go forward and he's always getting caught out of position. That's the thing, even like when we're off the ball and we're in a defensive phase of play, Tav's always sitting that little bit higher because he wants to be like straight up the pitch, which I think is what catches him out so much. Proper bit of pressure on him now. That's gone. Rangers throw deep in the defensive third.
Yeah, well
15
defended.
minutes left of the game. Come on, Rangers. Get another goal. Bit of daylight there. Because I'll be honest with you, Tav, I'm actually somewhat confident in. Anytime that ball comes near Proper, I'm worrying right now. Like, I'm worrying whenever Proper's on that ball.
The next time the ball goes up for like a wee break or something, that's where you'll run and put a wee Vicks spray on.
Aye. All good, mate. All good. Hopefully it's just not picking the ball at the net. That's the one thing we don't want.
Oof. Oh, that's a good save. Butland had to get down low. He's right
It
there.
really was, right? There's a Kelly throw high up. Good save for Butland. It's a very,
I was
very
worried
strong
with...
shot.
Yeah, it's a good save to be fair.
Both hands behind it, manages to push it to the side. Exactly what you want for your keeper. Allows Redvan to come back and just scoop it out of the park.
Another long
It's
throw
going to be
again.
another one of these Kilmarnock long throws. Blue Mac, I agree with that completely. Proper has been...
Shefty. Oh, right. 2-6.
Then it's a goal kick. Oh. See, this is the thing. It's not jinxing it. It's just we've all been watching Rangers too long to know that we always tend to give a goal up in the last few minutes of the game. It's just a Rangers thing. Ferguson is going to take a decent little shot there. Ferguson forces a save out of the keeper, and it goes for a Rangers corner. Now's your chance, Dalus. Everyone, youtube.com/Dalus. Go, 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 go. I've not uploaded for a long time. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna. I'm not too sure. I might get back to it, but and it's a half decent corner into the front post, and it is hoofed up the pitch for the Kelly.
Misheaded?
No, certainly didn't miss me self-promoing or anything like that, telling everyone to go over to my channel. Definitely didn't miss it. It was Matthew. It was all Matthew. Matthew told me to do it. Blame Matthew.
Self-promo. Why'd you actually start uploading some videos, mate? You can get all the promo you want.
No, mate, that's what I said. I was like, I've not uploaded in a while, and to be fair, I don't know if I'm going to, so...
Haji and
between
Niggerman.
Lawrence and Barami, and we get both of them.
Well, let's see who's better then, eh?
God.
That's what we get, you. We're arguing over Lawrence and Barami, and now we've got them both coming on. I wonder if it would be better if Rangers won the league or won the Europa League, chat. What one would we say? Wouldn't you argue about that?
Nah, Darren, I think you very much have a point there.
Yeah, as
Don't
much
know
as
how
he
much
said
you agree with that.
as much as he said he did, Darren. Yeah, leave him at all. Some of the comments he was making to me just completely showed that he didn't actually get it. So much. I think back to it now. Where Kilmarnock actually moaned at him at the time, and all the fans gave it praise. Because remember Sterling coming out after the game. How is what happened? We were shit. And then he got moaned at by Kilmarnock, saying it was like an immature interview and whatnot. Like, mate, that's what the fans respect. We don't respect we were really unlucky because we had 34 and a half shots in target, so we actually should have won. I'm like, no. Just say we were shit. Say it as it is.
Yep, 100%. And that's the thing, like, calling it an immature interview and stuff like there's more maturity in coming out and admitting that you were absolute dog water instead of coming out and trying to pretend that everything was all right and it was just one or two little things. Like, Sterling actually has the ability to self-reflect, look at it and go, no, we were dog water.
Well, thankfully never landed proper for Kilmarnock, who took it wide, trying to get it back in the box. DOB.
Combination there of Cherny and Dio enough to turn the ball away outside the box, but it's Kilmarnock still on the attack. Forced all the way back to the halfway line though, and it looks like it'll be back to the keeper. Bit of pressure off the Rangers box for now, so...
Yeah. Not enough points, whatever it is, not enough.
Foul on
That sounds
Crawford.
about right. Man, I would love Sooners back in some way or another.
See his name and he appears, even Tom Lawrence.
Yep, Aldo. This is definitely not done yet. Sitting at 3-2. If it ends like this, Paul, it's going to be the same old questions. It's going to be, what the hell is wrong with this squad's mentality to be going from such a high to such a low constantly? And why do you always start so poor? Unfortunately, Paul, it's going to be the same old questions. Happy you've turned the game around, obviously, but
then you talk about being happy that you turned the game around. That then leads you on to question, well, Barry's been in, what, a week? Less than?
yeah,
He managed to
like
turn a
3
game around
days.
like this. Yeah. Half a week he's been in, and half-time managed to turn this game around somehow. Would you have had any faith in Clermont to be able to turn this round?
No, we would never have won this game. We've not won the game
Under
yet.
Clermont, no.
But we would never have scored 3 goals to Clermont when we were 2-0 down. Definitely not.
We'd never be back in a leading position. Yeah, absolutely not. Yellow card coming out for Dio? Barami? Lawrence?
Oh, they did go head to head, to be fair.
Yeah.
We can each, fair enough.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. There was just so many players there, I wasn't sure who it was getting it. I was like,
Who will win, guys? Errol, your guess is as good as ours, mate. Honestly.
It's one of those ones, wouldn't be surprised to see Rangers score another 2 in the next 8 minutes. Wouldn't be surprised to see Kilmarnock score. Who knows? Well, Cameron, that is the thing. Don't get me wrong, Clermont, he didn't do certain things right here, but one of the things he did do was was very open about the state of how poor the academy and the transfer
cut.
was, and oh my god, unlucky Lawrence had.
There's a bit much on it there to be able to cut it back to Dessers, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Clement didn't do some things right, but the academy and the system, that was something he was trying to do. Hopefully it's a bit of an improvement going forward. But honestly, I don't know, mate.
I wouldn't want Lampard
for the academy.
I wouldn't want Lampard.
Nah, I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't. Murray tries taking on Yilmaz. Yilmaz beats him in the race, but doesn't get enough of the ball. Falls down to Raskin to take it. It's Raskin to Dessers. Dessers leaves it for Dio. It's Rangers on the attack with the numbers.
Play by Rami the ball! Oh my! Why did it take so long?
Barami.
That by Rami does get it in the back of the net. Why did Diamandi take so long to pass that ball? But good, by Rami finishes the game off, puts us 4-2 up. Hopefully that boosts his confidence as well. But wow, that was stressful. Why did he take so long to pass? Oh.
Mate, it's one of those, like, Rangers in a 4-on-1 situation, right? And I just slowly see the Kilmarnock defenders getting back quicker and quicker. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. He's offside. He's offside. That's not counting.
Oh, he is off. You're right, by the way. He is offside.
Offside. Nil play.
Yeah, it's going to be offside, chap.
And crowding full voice right now with the Barry tunes it.
I'll keep my 4-2 up for now, but I'm pretty sure for the angle I've seen, that's off.
For the angle we just saw on broadcast, that looked like he was off. I'd like to see that angle back.
Oh, chat saying onside, but if that is onside, Rangers TV showed us the wrong angle, because we only seen that once and he was well off on Rangers TV. The angle they showed us, okay. I'm at it.
I'm happy to take that. 4-2 Rangers, the goal is fine. But yeah, no, that angle.
2-0 up and you fucked it up the joint from the end. Don't speak too soon, boys.
Right. Mate, see at the end of this, can you go back and find that? Because I want to have another look at that angle. There's a better angle of it, and yep, the knee plays him on side. It is nowhere near as cut and dry as a lot.
I never seen that. I was putting the.
Literally, mate, take the stream back about 5 seconds and you'll see it. 5-10 seconds and you'll see it.
Yeah.
That is nowhere near as cut and dry as a lot of people were making out, but it was onside. It is a Barami goal. Rangers 4, Kilmarnock 2.
Be fine. Get me up. Yep, 4-2, it sticks.
And with 3 minutes left of the game, McCausland coming onto the pitch.
Sorry, Jack, I kind of dulled down the celebrations there a little bit because me and Dallas were both convinced that was well offside.
Mate, that first angle they showed was so bad.
I didn't even think it was close, mate. Literally that first one, but good.
Yeah. Mate, that must have been like after the ball had left after it had left Dio's foot. Causland wins the Rangers throw there, you'd think.
George, do you hear you? But unfortunately now, clock, what's going to be? We've spoken about it a little bit just until things tide over because you're now having to deal with what he's left us. But hopefully by the end of this season, you should never hear him again.
Well, you say that, but then again, how long this season have we been talking about? Clement had to work with the remnants of Beale and Gio and...
Oh, this team are so frustrating. How? Oh, go on with Shefty. Yeah, so I'm back. I think Jeffy's.
Hibs 1-3-1, Hearts 1-3-1, Motherwell 1-2-1, and St Johnstone beat Ross County 1-0. So that's the rest of the games on match day 28.
One goal away from that 4 goals in the second half prediction, Dallas.
Boys doing the next one live. What is the next away game we've got for the battery? Or have we got one?
The next, it's normally we would do it every game, Matthew, but honestly, we're just going to kind of see. We've got a home game, then Fenerbahce away. I might be in Turkey for it, so we all just need to wait and see. Because the support we get in here makes me want to keep doing it, but the state of the season makes me not want to. So
it's one of those ones where it's like we could still go live with just less a focus on the game, but that's what a lot of you guys come here for. So it's like, you know, because it's very difficult to put out an entertaining and fun product when you're just not enjoying such a key part of it as, you know, watching the game is. But that is a conversation to be had. Whether we can maybe change the format up rest of the season or something, I don't know. But we'll see.
I don't know if you have much added on here.
I doubt it.
Oof. 6 minutes added. All right. Plenty on. Kilmarnock scored, what, 2 in 2 minutes in the first half?
Well, I might just do Reese's go live, set FIFA to a 90-minute game and play the same fixture.
What an entertaining.
And it's a wishful ball for the Kelly boy there, trying to find the man out wide, but yeesh. Still do the live streams, it's fun to watch and just talk. Oh, Paul, that's exactly it, mate, isn't it? It's like, we love doing it for all you guys, that's the thing. And as Steely said, the support you guys show weekend, fortnightly, is outstanding.
Nice. We swear word or two for Barami there.
Right.
From Barry, who wasn't happy with Barry for Bayrami's positioning. Wow, there's a wee tongue twister. Oh,
Wait, hold on, Rangers TV. Where'd the signal go?
all good.
But as it comes back, it is Rangers on the attack. Cut that ball inside, Jeffy.
Lovely
Lawrence
dummy.
does great to leave it. Barami steps back, and he goes again, and it's over. Eesh.
Yeah, he was a big part of it, John, but at the same time, every single person was below par. They all cost us, man.
Right. No one would have got past marks in that team. So they can't stop. Ah, that's a fair point, mate. You can't stop. You need the money to pay for the wedding.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. See, I'm more a reason for these. These don't. These can get a find out anyway, but these don't make an awful lot of money. It's the vlogs that make money in the channel. These are just for fun with the community. Jack touched on that earlier, mate. Yep. You have 2-0 down. Previously, they lost by, well, still lost. We've all said again as we're coming to the end of this. As always, appreciate the support in here. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Click that subscribe button, absolutely free to do so. Good Rangers times that'll eventually, I'm sure, come round again. And the channel will be a happier place. Oof. That's adventurous from boy Cameron. Kelly striker there trying to score from there. Oh, there's Dalus went.
I'm
He's
back.
back. He's froze.
Can't hear anything, but I'm back.
Oh, he's still. What are we getting for Dallas here? Dallas is froze. Dallas has gave up before the end.
No. My PC did. My PC must have just started watching the first half and chucked it, mate. That's what it was.
Oh, we slip in the middle there with Lawrence falling over. Giving Kelly a chance to narrow this score line, which is still alive, and I think it was Tav again getting on the end of it at first. Welcome to Dallas. He is the El Gato.
I am El Gato.
This would have been funnier if we were all losing at this point. You'd have been getting all sorts of something.
You could have
Can't blame him. He's absolutely hoofed it.
I'm outstayed by.
He's lodged the camera. Cheers, George.
My camera's just not wanting to work. What the hell?
Oh, it's all right, Dallas. We're nearly there.
Oh. Am I back?
Oh, you're back. You're back for back for being Discord anyway. Welcome to the everlasting technical difficulties that is the Telly Bears show. Oof. Thought Rangers TV was about to crash there in a minute. I was thinking about it.
Right. Had it been more
Cosland driving down the right wing here, taking on his man, driving a good ball into the box, and Bayrami goes for another cutback. Him and Dessers aren't really on the same page, and I think Dessers knew it. He put his head in his hands because I think he knew he could have got to that.
Yep. It's one of those ones. It's a smart ball for Bayrami. You expect a striker to be kind of sitting about that penalty spot area, waiting for a ball there, but unfortunately, Dessers had went a little bit wide. And it was Bayrami that was taking up that penalty spot area. So as he moved out, it was just an empty gap. But
here we go. Full time. It's a 100% record so far for Barry Ferguson, which looked like the nightmare start. But whatever he said at half time, fair play, that has worked. But the questions will still be there with this squad of what happened at 50 minutes. Why were you all invisible? Why did he just show up in certain moments? Same questions still to be asked, but again, thank you all for the support in this stream. See you in the next one, wherever that may be, ladies and gentlemen. Any other closing thoughts, Dallas?
Whatever Barry done at halftime in the changing room, keep it going. Keep it going. First Rangers team we've seen that actually seem to have a little bit of fight after going 2-0 down.
Yes. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much, but me and my ill ass are away for a wee lie in bed. So, see you all in the next one.